What's up, y'all? It's John Sanderson with Limitless Hoops. Thanks for watching. Happy Friday, you guys. Hey, we have our shooting clinic tonight over at STEM. Whatever it's called, STEM, like middle school or whatever it's called. And I'm wearing a new jersey today. What I got? Tournament shootout. You guys can figure out what jersey it is tonight when you guys show up, or you can look it up yourselves if you would like. I think it's an hilarious jersey because it is number 23, by the way. Number 23. All right. You can figure out who that is. Why would I be wearing this jersey today? Well, it's a shootout, so it's a shooter, obviously. All right. But this one I think it's comedy. All right, because I'll just say the guy was a shooter in a movie. And not that kind of shooting. Oh, it gave away too much. But yes, all right, let's get started. We don't have games this weekend, but we do have our workout. And for this workout, we won't play as much. We will shoot a ton. I know you guys like to shoot. All right, so we will have a lot of shooting, but we're gonna go over our shooting tips. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's start with the quote of the day. The quote of the day. What up? I see you in the comment section, Jace. All right. Grow through what you go through. All right, grow through what you go through. It's a kind of a, whatever that stuff's called, a tongue twister. All right, grow through what you go through. Not only does it rhyme like every major cool quote should, it's actually kind of true. All right, and it's one of the main things that like drives our program to where it is. All right, we allow you to go through stuff. As cliche as that is, most programs don't want you going through things. Think about this. All right, if you went to let's say McDonald's, they're a business. Or maybe the airport, they're a business. You don't want to go through stuff when you're at those businesses. That would be counterintuitive for that business. They don't want to be like, oh yeah, hey, you got to stand in a long line at McDonald's, but you're going to come out clean on the other side. Don't worry about it. Or, oh yeah, sure. We have a play place, but man, it is tough. It is tough, dude. You got to go through hoops. You got to go back down. You might choke on the balls. It is a hard thing to go through. All right, we're going to make you so much bigger and stronger by going. No. They don't even make you go through stuff for the actual food. They're like, you don't. They do make you digest their crap, though. But you know what I mean. But how about the airport? Would you like it if every single time they tested your patience by saying, your bag is lost, you got to wait 3 hours. Now let's see how strong of a human being you can become during this. No, right? All right. Well, we understand that. But where that's supposed to stop is youth basketball. All right. It's supposed to be like, no. This is the business that makes you go through stuff. And they're like, no. We are like McDonald's. We are like Best Buy. We are like King Soopers. You come here, we make you feel good, and that's the end of the story. You can go try to become something more on your own. Not with our program, though. All right, we don't know how to make money here. All right, we have no clue how to make money. We just make you guys better basketball players. All right, and it is hard sometimes because people legit will look at me like, didn't I pay you? Didn't I give you money? Aren't I the customer? Isn't the customer always right? And some of the players even look at me like, yo, dude, you better do as I say or I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And I'm like one of the few to just be like, see ya. All right. What's up, Mello? I see in the comment section. If you're here, check out the comment section, please. But yes, we make you guys go through stuff. And when you go through stuff, you definitely grow through stuff. All right, just like a plant. All right, so I think if you can, I try to do this better in my life as I've aged. But I think I was decent at it when I was younger as well. But I really think I'm pretty decent at this. Sometimes I don't, but I really relish the moments, and I notice the moments that are making me grow as a human being. Like as I'm going through them. Like one of the hardest things for me ever was like when I got divorced. I was like super sad for like 4 days. And then I was like stronger because of it. But I remember going through that and I was like, oh, I'll be okay. And I've hurt my leg like when I was like 35. And I'm like, as I got hurt, as I'm like making my way to the bench, it was during an alumni game on a dunk that I made. Um, I was like, this is the worst injury that I've ever had, and I thought there's some positive in this. Like immediately, like while I was in pain, I was like, there's some positive in this. But you know that's the adult in me. But many adults can't do that. But when I was a kid, I would say most of my battles, most of my like losses, I was like, this will just make me stronger, because that's what I heard in movies, that's what I heard on TV, that's what I heard from adults, and I just believed it. And it was like every kind of bad thing will eventually become good. And with that thinking, you turn things around so fast that you can actually get yourself out of the funk faster, and you can expedite your growth faster. So basically, you want to grow, you want to become better. It'll happen even if you think negatively, but it'll be slow growth. But if you think of it positively, you can expedite that growth. Expedite means fast, okay? All right, so that's the quote of the day, the 6-word quote of the day. If you don't know it, you got 6, 12, or 18 push-ups. Grow through what you go through. All right, moving on to our clinic stuff. Nope, not that one. That one. Yes, right there. All right, we are earning the Larry Bird thingamajiggy, the Larry Bird piece to the puzzle today. The Larry Bird one, it's the upper middle. All right, not the Magic, not the Akeem, not the Jordan, not the Peyton, not the Rodman, but the Bird. All right, that's the piece that we're earning today. And how do we earn it, guys? Well, we are earning it through the shooting stuff. All right, so you have to memorize this stuff, whoever knows it the best, plus if you can shoot. All right, that will also help. All right, but get open and take good shots by using screens and rotating to open spots. Get open and take good shots by rotating, by using screens. You come off those screens slow, fast, and you rotate to open spots. Basically, you're working to get open. All right, as we see from Melo trying to shoot over big people, or Kieran trying to shoot over big people. If you're not open, the shot rarely, very rarely, goes through the person's hands. The basketball usually just hits their hands because their hands are made of like flesh and bones. So yeah, you can't shoot through human beings for some reason, you guys. So yeah, you need to actually get open. No matter how good your shot is, it's never gonna go through their body to make a basket. So yeah, let's figure that out. And then we got be fearless, shoot with confident, positive thoughts in your mind. Position your body by staying low and squared up to the basket. All right, wrinkle your wrist before the catch to create a target for the passer. That's the prep work. All right, align your upper body with your shooting elbow above your knee and your forearm level to the ground. Like I usually say too, guys, your forearm doesn't need to be completely level to the ground. It can be lower, especially as you age, but it shouldn't be out. All right, just lower right there. Don't try to put it up too high. I don't need you guys doing that. Really, I wouldn't even recommend like a college kid do that. I mean, especially above level to the ground. I know that there's been great shooters that have done that, like Dirk Nowitzki, but those people are pretty rare, and you have to shoot like millions of shots a day. So if you're willing to shoot millions of shots a day, you can shoot any way that you want. I don't care. All right, but if you guys are like stuck below 500 shots a day, well then do it. The more perfect that you can do it, then the better that you're going to be. So work on perfection rather than if you're unwilling to shoot thousands of shots a day. All right. Next one is that one. Position the ball by spreading your fingers with your palm just off the ball. I noticed Jordan, I see your homework. All right, make sure that your fingers are spread and that the ball's off your palm. And when you shoot the ball, I've seen you with your form shots. This is why I like you guys doing homework so I can see you guys. The ball should come off your fingertips slowly. It shouldn't be just thrown straight up. All right, off your fingertips slowly. It hits every part of your fingertips until there, and then you snap your wrist. Got it? All right, next one is fully extend your elbow to your eyebrow and your feet to its toes at the same fluid pace. That could be like a rap song, but yes. Fully extend your elbow to your eyebrow. Don't shortchange your shot. Like this, you're fully extending so that your elbow is past your eyebrow, all right, and your feet are to its toes at the same fluid pace, meaning I'm going to extend my legs and my arms at the same time. I'm not going to extend my legs only like Ray Allen does. All right, but again, once you're older and strong, you can do whatever you want, but at the beginning, use your legs as much as possible because it'll make your shot be better, like Steph Curry. All right. Snap your wrist fully while shooting with enough arc to maximize the rotation of the ball. All right, that's the snap your wrist part. Then hold your follow through. Past the apex, the highest point, we teach a lot of grammar here and spelling and vocab on this show. All right, pass the highest point of the shot, like an apex predator, highest. All right, hold your follow through. You hold it, you hold it, you hold your follow through and your toes until the ball starts going back down again, and then you can release that. Don't just drop your arms immediately. Last one is practice all the time and correct your mistakes as you go. Not just practice all the time. Don't just practice all the time, but correct your mistakes as you go. Those are the 10 tips. Hopefully you guys show up to practice so you guys can know it, or our clinic. I'll see you guys then. Next thing we got our challenge page. We have the endeavors, we have all that stuff, but let's go through the today's challenges, okay? All right. First of all, for first and second graders, for first graders, what do we have here? We got continue a day 25 for a 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. All right, I'm updating these challenges soon, so get in all these while you guys can. If you have our book, fantastic. It says it on the day what you're supposed to be doing right here or something like that. I can't see backwards, but you know what I mean. All right, second graders, continue with day 25 of the homework assignment. What is the homework assignment, you say? Well, it's for 30, 60, or 90 seconds. Practice the scissor, wrap, dribble. You guys have that by now? You would have if you've been doing it all month long. Third graders, finish day 25 of our 4-week trick shot and skill shot challenge for today. Choose one previously unchosen skill shot to attempt for at least 10 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Fourth graders, take on day 25 of the homework assignment as well. This is scissor rep. Fifth graders, finish day 25 of the Michael Jordan Hall of Fame workout. All right. Sixth graders, continue with today's list of items for the Chastain Challenge. That's one of our hardest ones right there, but it's all encompassing as well. Seventh graders as well, doing the Chastain Challenge, doing the 10-month one. Eighth graders, for today, practice all 6 Euro steps for 3 minutes each. All 6 Euro steps, they get very, very fun. The Euro steps, they're super fancy moves. So make sure that you guys are actually doing those, please. And film it, post it. All right, 9th graders, continue with day 25 of homework assignment. 10th graders, continue with day 17 of the 21-day challenge that is Mastery. Mastery is one of the best challenges because it's all encompassing as well. It even includes push-ups, like fingertip push-ups, I believe. All right, but take care of that one. All right, 11th graders, what are you guys doing besides sitting on your butt? You're doing, continue with day 17 of the 10-minute drill. All right, the 10-minute drill gets you prepared for college. 12th graders, you're on day 27 of the workout card. 10 minutes of ball handling, 100 push-ups, 200 jump shots, and 10 minutes of jump ropes. Good luck to all of you out there. Let's see the trivia question of the day. The trivia question is behind this box, but we got Jace Dolph leading the way with 7. Jacob Tenenbaum is right behind him, and Romello Ashley is a cool 3rd place. All right, for the month. Whoever wins the coin by the end of the month. All right, $50 coin. You can use it at one of our 3 sponsors. We have 3 right now, but one day we're going to have like 230 or 320 or something like that sponsors. But for right now, wait, 256. But for right now, we have the 3, but you can also buy our stuff with it and use it for our merch stand in our what is that called? Like the food place. You know what I'm talking about? The snack bar at the games. All right. Let's see what we have for today's trivia question. You have until the end of the month. So how many more days do we have in this month? Is this the last day? I know it's not the last day of the month, but we don't do the show on the weekends yet. Oh no, we'll also have Monday. So we only have one more day. So if Jace gets this right, it's over with. If Jacob gets it right, then it's tie, and then we'll have our tie break on Monday, possibly. We might extend past that. If no one gets it, or if someone besides those 2 gets it, then we move on to maybe Monday being a tie day for Jacob, possibly. But we will have Monday, time to go. Let's see what we got here. The question is, which 2025 draft pick is on the Bahamas men's national team roster? That's the question. And this is some Jeopardy music. If you've never heard this music before, you're probably a young kid, and this was a show called Jeopardy. I don't know if I get sued for playing this. I have no idea. I think the guy was a pretty nice guy, Alex Trebek. He wouldn't host a show that would sue poor little me. But yes, this is the music that is used when you don't know what's going on when there's like a trivia question. Okay, it's very, very famous. All right, but which 2025 draft pick is on the Bahamas men's national basketball team roster? You have to do some digging for this one. And you know, I've waited long enough. There we go. There, that's the thing right there. That's our winner. We got VJ Edgecombe in the house.
VJ Edgecombe. One of the oddest names I've ever heard, but he is now an NBA player, and that means that Jace has won for the month. Whether he gets Mondays or not, I will still ask the question on Monday. All right, so Jace, you're now the champion once again. You're returning to your throne of trivialities. All right, but yes, the Bahamas men's national team. I think I have it somewhere up here. All right, if you look at their roster, you will see VJ Edgecombe on it, but you also see like Buddy Hield. Basically, this is like the Bahamas. Every like funny looking, funny acting person in the NBA is probably like Bahaman. All right, DeAndre Ayton is on that list. Why do I say funny looking? Because they look and sound so funny. I know I do too, but they really do. But Buddy Hield, VJ Edgecombe, Donovan Freeman still in college. Eric Gordon is on the team. Anyone else that we know? Not really. Someone's a free agent. Golden State Warrior? No, I got him already. But yeah, it's a decent team for the Bahamas. Bahamas aren't like that big of a location. I don't believe so. All right, but they're getting a better and better team as they go along. But VJ Edgecombe is one of those players who just became an official NBA player from apparently Baylor. But now he's with the Philadelphia 76ers. Congratulations to VJ Edgecombe and to all the Bahamans out there. I hope any of you guys who watch my show don't take what I just said seriously. I'm just messing around. But y'all do sound really funny, though, for reals. All right, let's check out some movies. All right, we talked about the first through the 9th grade movies and things like that, but let's go with the 10th grade movie of the month. It's Southpaw. All right, this movie is with Jake Gyllenhaal. It was a really cool movie. I liked it. It had like an Eminem song, I believe, as the theme song or something like that. But yeah, I won't tell you what happens because it happens like immediately. The bad part happens immediately. But I thought it was a gritty movie. It wasn't anything that you would like watch twice or anything like that. But it was very good for a watch once. It was sad, but it was like relentless, and you saw like his journey from like his sadness to something else. I'm gonna give it 41 stars from what I remember. I've not seen this movie since probably 2015. Is that what year it was made? It was, yes, okay. Yes, so 2015 movie, 41 stars. Let's move on to the 11th grade movie of the month, Sunset Park. Now this one is a repeat watch. All right, it's time to get loud. It's time to represent. Sunset Park, what time is it? Got him. All right, this movie was gritty. It had what's his name in it? From Hustle and Flow and Empire. That guy. You know, Cookie's husband. TJ. His name was, it's not TJ. What's his name? I can't remember. I'm put on the spot right now. But Terrence Howard. Yes, Terrence Howard's in it. Also the dude from Onyx who plays like a high school guy, the bald guy. He plays a high school guy for like 20 years when he was growing. He probably still plays a high schooler. I guess he just looks young. But this is a really cool basketball movie with Rhea Perlman as the coach. All right, that's Danny DeVito's wife. She's super short. Right? But yeah, it was cool because she got a chance to coach the boys, and the boys were a really bad team, and then they were from like like a really ghetto place, and carrying knives and stuff like that on all the typical stuff. But it was done in a really funny way, in a fun way, in a heartwarming way. I think it's a very cool movie. There was Busy Bee with the glasses. There's some great characters in this movie as well. It's not a super profound, I guess, movie, but it kind of was. I don't know. It's very like wholesome, I believe. I don't even know why it's the 11th grade movie. Probably because there's like some drugs in it and stuff like that. Yeah, that happens. But if you're an 11th grader out there, definitely watch this movie. It was super fun. You will like it a lot. Sunset Park, 1996 is the movie. And how many stars would I give it? 44. 44 stars. Dude, 44 stars for this movie. All right, out of 50, by the way, if anyone's wondering. 12th grade movie of the month, we got Ali. All right, Ali Boombaye. Ali Boombaye. All right, we got Muhammad Ali being depicted by the slapping man himself, Will Smith. Slap him, slap. That's Chris Rock. But yeah. Anyways, a great depiction. It was probably the most I've ever learned about Muhammad Ali. It was like bigger than Michael Jordan, of course, because Michael Jordan wasn't born yet. But like he was that big to the entire world. He's enormously famous. Like he did so much for like the sport, but like for the world, inspired so many individuals on Earth. And it's just a great depiction of his story. Talks about his religious ties as well. and a whole bunch of stuff. How he like dodged the draft because he didn't believe in like murdering people, and then they like took his crown away from him. It's like his belt away from him. It's like no one could beat him except for the U.S. government, and even they had to give way after a while. That's why he went to a different country to fight at first. It's a really, really cool story about an amazing man. George Foreman's in the movie, depicted as like a really hardcore guy. He has a new movie, which I did not include in our movie list, but that was a neat movie to learn about George Foreman. They didn't depict him extremely well in this movie, but they talked about all of his like biggest opponents as well. So this movie right here, 47 stars out of 50. It's like 46 and a half, 47, somewhere around that. Now, for my favorite movies of the month, as I go through all of them again, okay, because that one is the 12th grade movie. And the 11th grade movie is Sunset Park. 10th grade movie is Southpaw. 9th grade movie is Fighting with My Family. 8th grade movie, Uncle Drew. 7th grade movie, The Legend of Bagger Vance. 6th grade, Glory Road. 5th grade, The Blind Side. 4th grade, Radio. 3rd grade, The Greatest Game Ever Played. 2nd grade, Cars 2. And 1st grade is Rookie of the Year. I got to give you guys my favorite movie, the funniest movie, and the best movie. My favorite movie on this list. Man, I just kind of forgot all the movies. My favorite movie on this list, it might have to be not Radio, not The Blind Side, not that one. My favorite movie on this list, it really might be Bagger Vance. I think so. Oh man, Sunset Park is up there too. It's between, and Rookie of the Year was very good too. Out of those three movies, I'm gonna go with Sunset Park. Sunset Park, my favorite movie on this list. This is a tough month, man. All right, but the funniest movie on this list, probably. Let's see. Funniest movie on this list. Fighting with My Family looks pretty funny. Funniest movie on this list would have to be. Man, okay, this is tough. There's not that many funny movies on this list that are outright funny. It might freaking be Cars, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna give it to Cars 2. I mean, I know I didn't see Cars 2, and I heard that it was bad. So maybe not Cars 2. Okay, I gotta give it. I'm gonna go Sunset Park again. That was the funniest movie on this list. It was that funny. So I'm gonna give it my favorite movie and the funniest movie. But the best movie on this list, gotta go with The Blind Side. Bagger Vance is close though. I'm gonna go with The Blind Side because I think it got Best Picture. I mean, it was a very good movie. So those are my picks for this month. Hope you guys watch the movies. Put a movie review in our homework section when you guys watch these movies, so we know that you're being constantly inspired. All right, and yeah, I'll have fresh new movies next Friday, you guys. All right, or maybe I won't because we'll be in Taiwan. Oh man, we're going to Taiwan soon, so we won't do this show starting on July 4th through July 12th. So I'll have a hiatus, but we will put out like a little movie. We normally do the show from the road with all the kids in it. But we can't do that for this one since it's like a 14-hour time difference. It'd be kind of stupid. So we're not going to do that. All right. But yeah, this will be the first time that we ever taken a straight break because of basketball for this show. But we'll get there. We'll figure something out in the future. Maybe we'll do a Chinese version in the future. I don't know. My mom said she likes the movie The Blind Side. Oh, everyone likes the movie The Blind Side. It is so good. It really is so good. All right. I will be right back after this message with the finish of our show.
My height projection was below 50%, and my chances of playing college ball were slim to none. That's when my dad found true height. After seeing the clean ingredients, he knew it would give me the best chances for success. I grew 4 inches in 2 years and got called up to varsity as a freshman. I want other kids to know that you can overcome whatever obstacles are in front of you, but it takes hard work and dedication. Question is, how bad do you want it?
Good Good job with the commercial, Noah. Now, who is this guy? Why is this funny? It's because he is with the OKC Thunder. He is an NBA champion, and he has never played an NBA game. He's going to get a ring, though. He's on the roster. How wild is that? What's up, Mason Falkenberg? Is this Mason's dream scenario? Where he gets to be on the team, never play a game, and get an NBA championship. Is that your dream scenario, Mason? Let us know in the comment section. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Would you take the ring? Would you sell it? Does it mean as much if you didn't he earned it. He's at practice. He's a part of the team. He just wasn't used. But he's never played not one NBA game somehow, some way, which is weird. What is his name? His name is Nikola Topic. Nikola Topic? I'm guessing. Nikola Topic. We're learning a lot more about foreign names, aren't we? All right. Kind of funny. Let's move on to the breakdown. And this breakdown is just of a guy jumping really, really high. 51-inch max vert. For our vertical jumps, we jump straight up without the run. I actually think that this is better, having an approach, because that's more game-like. How often do you just jump straight up? I was never given that opportunity, though, when I was in school, so we just did our vertical jump off vertical. That's why it's called vertical. But the running vert is probably better. I can't switch it up now because we have all our scores for the straight vert, but look at this guy, 51 freaking inches. He is absolutely flying. I mean, if you look at his takeoff, his timing is perfect, of course, right? Moving his legs in the air. When you start to move your legs in the freaking air, you know that you're getting high. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, is he jumping over his height? Nah, not quite at his height, but he's jumping very, very high. I bet you he's jumping some of your heights. 51 inches, that's 4 feet, 3 inches? We definitely have some 4 feet, 3 inches in our program. Joey, how tall is Joey? Right? Close, right? He could jump over Joey. Off of running vert, though. But yeah, that is unbelievable. Let's see what your guys' vert is. As I said yesterday, it doesn't really matter how high you can jump, but it does help. It does help. All right, let's watch the story of the day.
Michael Jordan not making his high school's varsity team, and Kobe Bryant sitting the bench as a rookie in the NBA, provided them with the fire they needed to earn all they eventually achieved. If they were given everything right away, who knows where these two greats might have ended up.
Oh, that's so true. That is so true. Again, it's stuff that everyone always talks about. They're like, they hear the quote where it's grow through what you go through. All right? They hear the quote and they're like, I totally believe in this. I totally believe in this quote of the day. I totally do. Yes. And then their kid goes through something and they're like, not my baby. No. He grown enough. He grown. Stop making him grow more. He good. Stop it, coach. Stop it, teacher. Stop it, bullies who are beating up my son, making him get stronger. Was that too far? I don't know. But yeah, you hear that stuff and then you don't want to actually do it. You hear the stories, Salt in My Shoes by Michael Jordan. You hear the story of Kobe Bryant, with the 4 air balls and stuff. You're like, yeah, I want to go through stuff. But when you go through it, you don't appreciate it. I want to ask you guys to do homework. You don't appreciate that, do you? Because how you do anything is how you do everything. That's what I always say, at least on Fridays. All right, we got Jace back on the show. Yes, Jace, he's back. 1v1 with his dad, I'm guessing. All right, curl jumpers. Jace posting a whole bunch of stuff coming back. All right, Josiah is doing the Kobe and the Lana moves right there. Weston, I put out a call to all the Vegas people, guys. It's time to get back on that map. It's time to get back on it right now. I gave you guys a few weeks off because I was like, if you want to work, you can work because we don't necessarily need you working during June. I kind of know the roles that you guys are in, but now we have a month to go. Yeah, get back on it. All right, that was the rest that you needed. All right, the last month. Now let's get back on it. All right, we'll figure it out team wise, but I need you guys back on it, posting homework, doing all that nice stuff. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys tonight for the clinic. Make sure you guys come to win it. All right, come to win the clinic. Let's all do this together. Let's all get better. Let's all improve. You're gonna post You're about to post your homework. Okay, good job, Mello. I see it, man. All right. Anyway, that's my time, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Reese's Pieces. Peace in the Middle East. You know what? Let's bring that one back. Peace in the Middle East, guys. All right, talk to y'all later, man. See ya.